Lord of Mysteries MMORPG game is officially revealed. Anime Season 2 will begin broadcasting in 2027. See, I don't know anything about this anime, but I thought this was interesting from Master Gecko over here. I almost called him Geeko. A lot of people don't know this, but China never developed a AAA industry based on one-time purchase of boxed products due to the console ban from 2000 to 2015. Which led to an overwhelmingly mobile and online PC-dominated market, where success depended on player retention and in-game purchases instead of the quality of the products itself, which is something that I think Luke Stevens was talking about, maybe. I was listening to him sort of discuss this topic, is just China studios are full of like hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of people, working right on these games, and they crunch like crazy, but they can put out incredible games like this, which is not good. It's not good by any means, but if they start doing this a lot, it could really, really, really put a damper on Ubisoft and EA, because they pretty much already have somewhat similar shitty development cycles of like crunch and bullshit like that. But their games are lukewarm, where a lot of these Chinese developers, you know, like Black Myth Wukong, I think we're going to get into that somewhere in here, is pretty good. Like, it was up for Game of the Year last year, right? Like, it's pretty good. Some people are like, nah, it's a 7 out of 10. But some people I know were like, no, this is like a 9 out of 10. Like, this is basically Chinese Elden Ring. Now, let's be real here. Elden Ring has the most Game of the Year awards or Game Awards of all time. Might get dethroned by Expedition 33 here sometime soon. I don't know if I saved a tweet about that. I don't know if we're going to talk about that. I forget. But I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go quite that far with it. But it was still really good. They use it after. Yeah, that's what Autumn was saying, Bonbon. Yeah, well, yeah, Autumn, if you got a YouTube short, feel free to throw it in chat. I see a Papa Zin redemption. Where's the Bust a Nut redemption? This is not a quality. Emerald, honestly, you're right. I'm sorry, I'm lacking there. What's up, homie? How's it going? I dropped it because I couldn't understand shit. Couldn't understand shit that was happening in Lord of Mysteries Fair. Fit check? I got you. Hold on. We got the Orthodox hoodie. Different shirt, though. I know what we're going to say about the pants. We got a different shirt on. Which one is it? I forget. Stick to your guns. Tor shirt. Let them know. Copped it at Preserving. Shout out Preserving. We got the flowery pants.
I'm stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now.
Love nosy boy.
My shit. I'm horny.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Autumn. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. I got to look at whatever Jay put in there, too. But anyway, sorry. Let's continue. After my yapathon. Chinese developers... Why did I take my glasses off? Chinese developers, sorry, I don't know why I was slapping those all together, perfected the free-to-play plus monetization model years before companies started pushing it in the West. They basically leapfrogged the entire rest of the industry when it comes to pushing live service and putting aggressive monetization models in games. This is why every big budget games you see coming out of China nowadays are pretty much exclusively free-to-play MMOs, live service shooters, and mobile gachas with a PC port, other than some truly rare exceptions like Black Myth Wukong. Sorry. Yeah. What? Hold on. Meets Chinese game. Where the Winds Meet is a popular free-to-play open-world RPG. Inspired by China. Is it by a Chinese developer, though? Chinese developer. Whatever. Development. Whatever. It'll tell me. Yes, Where the Winds Meet is a major Chinese-developed open-world RPG. Yeah. Again, Luke Stevens said it, right? Luke Stevens said it. I think Ubisoft will totally rip the flow of Where Winds Meet for their next, like, game sometime in the future. Or another game studio from... Would that be... I was going to say North America, but it's not North America. because they have studios all over the place. But I think other studios will tap in on this method of free-to-play, AAA level game where the monetization is cosmetics, because I think that works perfectly. Or maybe like a battle pass of some kind where you get like extra stuff every week, yada yada, that type of thing. That is mostly cosmetics instead of, gameplay altering, which I think overall kind of a good thing. Free games where the only way that they profit is off of making good cosmetics, which I don't know if you guys know this, but if it's all AI slop, they probably won't sell a lot of it. I don't care that people hate on Expedition 33, but oh my god, the people who are hating on it have the most brain dead fucking takes. Like, I've seen Israel fun and game movie gameplay, boring ass gameplay. Like, shut the ever loving fuck up. It's like bad. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. I don't know if Elden Ring shared the same pushback, but I know like The Last of Us 2 definitely shared a lot of pushback. Is when a game gets like super popular, it's anything that gets super popular, people are just gonna shit on it just because there's one thing that throws them off. But I think anybody who plays the game might say, not for me. I don't fully get it possibly winning the most game awards ever, but I understand why people love this game so much. I think that's a fair fucking take. Yo, JT, what's up, by the way, big dog? Oh, that's the link? I promise it's worse than you think. I'm gonna have to tap in. Yeah, thank you, Bob. Appreciate it. American game companies may be shit, but European game companies are popping off with bangers. Cyberpunk 2077, Witcher 3, Baldur's Gate 3, those are fucking amazing games from European studios. Yeah, I'm not even tapped in like that, to be honest with you, where studios are located. I mean, Sandfall too, like just incredible game studios, seemingly not from North America, popping off, which is awesome, honestly. I think, again, the idea of capitalism is to have a lot of people in the market fighting for your money. So it's good that we have a bunch of different studios from all over the world innovating and implementing new things, forcing US developers to catch up. And then we have this from Master Gecko. All the tourist accounts like Grums, who are all parroting the same Western gaming industry is doomed and creatively bankrupt, but the Chinese devs are here to save us narrative will be in for a rude awakening if they actually take over the entire games industry. Yeah, and see, we don't want an oligopoly, right? Where Chinese developers obviously take over everything. And I think probably Western gaming is doomed and creatively bankrupt by accounts like Grums and such, right? Which, by the way, we got to drop Master Gecko a follow now. I didn't know he was going after our ops like that. We got to tap in, bro. But those type of people, the like gaming tourists, are probably the like anti-woke crowd, and they think that just because Western gaming companies are putting what they would consider like DEI in their games is making them fail and making them doomed. But the thing is, like, those games didn't flop. Like Assassin's Creed Shadows didn't entirely flop or even a majority flop because of there being a black samurai. It flopped because the game's just not that good, and there is obviously a lot of Assassin's Creed burnout. But speaking of Assassin's Creed burnout, I think if the Black Flag remaster shadow drops and it does well, and they actually did a good job remastering it, it could definitely help Ubisoft a lot. They're turning the freaking frogs gay. Yeah, dude, that is dead ass. Grums, a young Grums on Twitter.com saw that shit and was like, in 10 years, or sorry, saw that on YouTube or wherever Alex Jones was at the time, saw that and went, in 10 years, oh man, the grift about to be good. Baldur's Gate 3 creators are fucking Belgium. If a tiny country like that can make bangers, then America needs to get better. True. Side tangent, but like, yeah, Israel is fucking horrible and should be stopped, but can we not bring anti-Semitism back? Yeah, dude. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. I feel like I have to constantly, not constantly, but a lot of the times be like, guys, Israel and being Jewish are two totally different things. I know we have a lot of propaganda here in America, right? That'll make you think that they're the same thing. okay? And that is bad. Obviously, that is bad that US politicians have tried to make it seem like that. But it's not the same thing at all. If you're being you're doing anti-Semitism frequently or at all, sorry, I don't know why I said frequently. If you're doing anti-Semitism at all in this stream, I will not hesitate to fucking snipe you, dude. Everywhere. Everywhere. In the stream, in the Discord, I won't fuck with you anymore. We don't do that shit, bro. It's bad, Bonbon. I'll tap in here in a second. Israeli government and Jewish people are not one and the same. Yeah, exactly. No matter what the fucking propaganda tells you, no matter what the people that are very, very pro-Israel tell you, it's not the exact same thing, bro. Like calling Expedition 33 a Israel-funded game because one of the devs is Jewish is fucked up. Yeah, that is insanely fucked up, honestly. Because now you're pretty much going out of your way. You're slandering Expedition 33, which you shouldn't do if you haven't played it for yourself and actually checked it out and see if you like it or not. But you're also now targeting an entire harassment campaign on one dude for being Jewish. Can we be fucking for real here? This is why nuanced conversations are important. Yeah, well, maybe the devs shouldn't have freedom of expression. That's their fault entirely. Yeah, really, dude. Let them know. Now chat. What the fuck are we doing here? My bad. What? Let me get it right for the clip. What the flip are we doing here, bro? Let's look at some of these comments. Amazon has revealed a first look at Sophia Turner as Lara Croft in the new Prime Video Tomb Raider series. Oh God, wait, hold on. Let me pre-review before we go down here. I see literally someone like buy my OnlyFans, just straight up nipples. Hold on, let me go through here. All right, we're safe. All right, we're good. Here's my cosplay of me as Lara Croft getting my fucking butt gaped. Okay, well, hold on. First we gotta pick me, put me in, coach. Then we have AI generated images. L. This is Lara Croft. This is at least funny. No one can replace Angelina Jolie. Fair. Then we got... Actually, these comments are actually good, dude. But there are a bunch of comments, and maybe they're getting suppressed now. But we have people like this. Rifty. Huh. Good name, man. Who at Prime Video cast Lara Croft, Sophia Turner, and who it should have been, Sydney Sweeney. Yeah, I think this will probably do a better job of explaining the backlash of this. Okay, Grifty here. So is this the Lara Croft you guys want? Yeah, great. I'm sure Aspen Gold would agree with me. I'm sure he would. What the fuck? What the fuck is all this, bro? Okay, I'm glad people are dunking on this because there's a lot. I saw a lot of people online earlier tweaking out about the fact that it wasn't like Sydney Sweeney or somebody like very, very, very attuned to the male gaze. Are gamers so degenerate they think Sophia Turner isn't hot enough for the role? Like, bro, lock in. If there's actually people being like, oh, she's ugly, we gotta get you in a 12-step program, bro. Your brain is fried. You got porn brain, okay? That shit's fried. We gotta get you out of here. We gotta get you some help, bro. We gotta Mr. President you into some fucking therapy, okay? we gotta guide you in there, my boy. But yeah, dude, again, who the fuck is tweaking out about this? Who cares that much? Enjoy the show. Watch the show. Write a review for it. Why do these characters have to meet your male fantasy so you can be watching Tomb Raider like, oh, I love the story. Let me goon. I love the story. Oh. If you're playing Lara Croft and you don't have big styrofoam cubes to make your chest look triangle, you're playing the role wrong. Let them know. Incels and Asmongold? Yeah, literally. What's up, ladies, man? What's up, Apex? Bacon. Sausages. Did you see who got cast for God of War show? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Said in 2 to 3 years, Dag stand and forget? What? Who should we cast? Literally Laura Croft or somebody who looks nothing like Laura Croft? Yeah, literally. Hey, let him know, Apex. Let him know. The blockier, the better. Dude, I just hurt my fucking hand by faking yoinking it under the fucking table, bro. Like you're watching a good show or show, not a Chris stream. Yeah, don't be jerking it, man. Anyways, thought that was fucking crazy. Yeah, faking it. Yeah, I was. Yeah, I wasn't pocket jerking. What? And then we got some Assassin's Creed news here, guys. Here's some new information on Assassin's Creed Hex from a game tester's perspective. Assassin's Creed Hex is expected to move away from traditional RPG-heavy mechanics, focus more on psychological horror, stealth, and atmosphere-driven gameplay. Is it crazy for me to say that I wish they would go back to old Assassin's Creed mechanics, like Black Flag and, you know, Brotherhood and Assassin's Creed 2? Is that crazy? Is that a crazy take? I feel like them trying to push it in so many different ways is just hindering the series more than it's helping. Oh, ladies, man, you're a bad boy, bro. My mom told me to go to sleep at 12. It's 12:02. Oh. Just learned Watch Dogs is on the Wii U. Oh, yeah, we tested this shit. Dude, I almost played Watch Dogs earlier, and then I took a nap instead. You know, rose with her emoji. What am I even paying for PS Plus for? Stealth, consistency, and AI behavior, environmental storytelling and visual cues, audio design, impact on player fear and immersion, bug testing in low light, dense environments, tense, slow-paced gameplay. Games like Hex demand deep exploratory testing, not just functional checks. Subtle bugs in lighting, sound, or AI reactions can break immersion completely. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know how to feel about this because, like, again, I think if they want the Assassin's Creed series, and we'll see what they do with the Black Flag remake, but I think if they want it to be successful, again, they should go back to the gameplay that they had before. Because I feel like other than, I mean, maybe it was getting a little dated, but all of my favorite Assassin's Creed games are the old ones. That's why I like Mirage, because it felt more like an old Assassin's Creed game. Maybe that's a crazy take. Maybe I'm blinded by nostalgia. But I don't know. Assassin's Creed Hex is officially confirmed, and from a game tester's perspective, this is exciting. Hex is expected to move away from traditional RPG-heavy mechanics and focus more on psychological horror, stealth, and atmosphere-driven gameplay. For testers, this kind of design opens up many critical testing areas: stealth consistency and AI behavior, environmental storytelling and visual cues, audio design, impact on player fear and immersion, bug testing in low light, dense environments, player feedback during tense, slow-paced gameplay. Games like Hex demand deep exploratory testing, not just functional checks. Subtle audio design, impact on player fear and immersion, bug testing in low light, dense environments, player feedback during tense, slow-paced gameplay. Games like Hex. Oh, sorry, I already read all this. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. Game tester, and it's just one streamer who jerked his shit on stream. What? I do not like Assassin's Creed Shadows. Fair, fair, dude. Yeah, again, kind of going back, I think it's just not that good of a game. I like being whipped and dominated by tall goth mommies. You know, this is all speculation, right? The poster is just stating his opinions on stuff already there. So basically, Hellblade. Dude, that's the other crazy thing. I feel like even though Assassin's Creed is pushing the series into different places and stuff, right? It's always a few years behind. Like, they should have innovated. I can't believe, going back to, like, Assassin's Creed Unity, I think that was the steps in the right direction. And then the fact that game was so buggy and then reviewed poorly because of it really set them back. Like, the good timeline would have been them pushing back Assassin's Creed Unity a year, which of course Ubisoft wouldn't actually do. But if Ubisoft was sensible, they would have done that when they were kind of in their, like, Ubisoft Prime pretty much. they would push it back and let them fix that game, and then they could have had a good progression instead of like, okay, hard cut to old style with like grappling hooks with Syndicate, and then boom, we're into RPG. We're in The Witcher 3. His name is Joey or something, I think. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is way better than Shadows. You think so? I've heard Assassin's Creed Valhalla is like the best out of the RPG games, but I've never played it, so I don't have an opinion on that. I'm willing to give Hex a shot, but nothing I'm hearing about it truly enacts me? Is that what you're saying? Sorry, autism. Sorry, that wasn't autism. That was dyslexia. Do you think that those are new? Do you think that those are new information? It seems like he is just posting out rumors that a game tester would be excited about. And then this person said, isn't the info like that under NDA until it's actually revealed? But most rumors said that. Oh, okay. Be a cute little game smaller than Mirage for next Halloween. Don't get too excited. Big maps are a thing of the past. I really hope that's true. Again, I think a lot of people have said this at this point, and I'll just basically parrot what I've heard. But I agree fully. Shorter, like 20, maybe 30-hour experiences. Maybe even 15. I know for a while there, game reviewers were like talking about like short games are bad. And I think if you're paying $60 for a 4-hour game, absolutely. But if it's good, high quality, well done, 15 to 20 hours, or even 30 hours, like Expedition 33, then it's perfect. It doesn't need to be 80 hours of filler content. That's all slop. That is the same thing over and over again. That's fucking boring. I don't want to play that fucking game. I'd rather play Starfield and platinum it than play Assassin's Creed Shadows. Oh, fuck, dude. It is. You should do a stream on it, Christian. I could be down, honestly. Because I bought it. I have it on one of my Ubisoft accounts. All right, chat. The ball and gun gamer commander himself. Shroud says he won't play Hightail for 2 years. I think it's a cool foundation, but there's no way that game is in a playable state. And then we got this dude saying, this is probably the best thing that can happen to Hightail. Shroud is like an anti-prophet. If he says a game is good, it's almost guaranteed to fail. He might have the worst track record in gaming. Yeah, I really don't know why Shroud. I mean, I get it. He's a streamer. He's going for clicks, or, you know, he feels that his opinion is very, very important, right? Because he's one of the biggest streamers in the world. So obviously, yeah, let it fly, man. But I don't know why we got to be giving takes like this when realistically, you a gun gamer, my boy. You are a gun gamer, my boy. Okay? Respectfully. If you want to make predictions about Arc Raiders and other shooting games, even though yours failed, you know, respectfully, hey, much respect for trying to get that shit started, but, you know, RIP that shit. I think you should maybe stick to that, Shroud, unless you want to keep getting slam dunked on Twitter, high key. People bringing up Arc Raiders as if that's specifically what I'm talking about when he said this about many other new shooters and MMO games, and even launched his own game, which completely fell in the water. Cracks me up because I read that he said Spectre Divided was like his ideal game, and that shit fell all the way flat. People couldn't even pretend it was good. I remember watching Lyric play, and you could tell he was suffering. I had fun for maybe 3 hours, and that was it. But this is what I mean. His perfect game is a boring flop, so we don't want games we like to be praised by Shroud. Yeah, literally. So are you saying Hightail will fail in 2 years? No, in fact, in 2 years, I believe it will be the best value in gaming, but every time Shroud claims a certain game is going to dominate, it never does. Yeah, I really feel like Hightail, and I think I have another article here. I think Hightail, people like keep saying it's like Minecraft mod pack, but I think it's closer to like a Pal World or a Valhalla, right? That's the name? No, it's not Valhalla. Valheim, sorry. I think it's closer to a Valheim or a Pal World than it is Minecraft, if you've really played it and you know ball like that. Because I played both of those games, and playing Hightail, like, yeah, it's blocks and you craft stuff, but it's not at all like Minecraft, bro, in my opinion. I think it's way closer to Valheim. Way closer to Valheim. Happy, I saw that shit, bro. I saw that on your story. Link to the clip. Yeah. I'll get to the clip once I get done with these Twitter reacts here. Yeah, dude, of course, Happy. Of course, send that shit, bro. Now. Bets Valve in gaming is a bit crazy. Oh, value, not Valve. Sorry, Val on the mind. Tie Shroud to a chair and force him to play Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, that's a stream I would watch. He can't leave a room until he completes Baldur's Gate 3, like Ron did with Elden Ring. All right, chat. In our continued laughing at Call of Duty failed to enter PlayStation Store's top 5 downloads in 2025. First time in over a decade the franchise didn't make the top 5. Bro. That's actually crazy. But that just speaks volumes in so many ways. It really does. Because here's the thing, bro. Not only is the whole like AI slop thing going on, the AI created campaign, but it like Black Ops 7, bro. Like, wasn't 6 ridiculous enough? And then the next year you're like Black Ops 7. Bro, be so fucking for real. Call it something else, bro. Call it something else. And what happened to taking a year off with Call of Duty? What the fuck happened to that, man? By the way, this incredible game right here, the absolute flop for Call of Duty that it was, is why your Game Pass is $30 now. That's why I canceled mine. And I will never, put this shit out right now. I will never, ever, for as long as I live, you can call me out if I do this, have Game Pass for more than a month. Maybe ever have Game Pass again. Because there's no way that I'm going to pay $30 after they already raised it to $20 for Call of Duty and then they raised it again to make higher profits. Pay for Game Pass and the quality that it brings. Why would I not just buy the fucking games at that point? Like, what the fuck? But yeah, fuck Call of Duty. Fuck Call of Duty. I'm happy. I'm dancing on their grave right now. I am dancing on their grave. Yeah, I got you happy. Can they remaster BO2, please? See, now that is what they should be doing when they take a year off. Hold on, let me see this shit, Happy. Let me look. I'm looking right now. Dude, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Corsair? Hell yeah, bro. It looks sick. What did you say the specs were again? Do you know? What did Charlie Perk message me? Charlie Perk's having issues with their Twitch account. What the fuck? Oh, chat. Big W for anti-AI. San Diego Comic-Con will no longer allow AI art to be displayed at their event. Material created by AI, either partially or wholly, is not allowed in the art show. This follows backlash from artists after SDCC initially indicated AI-generated work would be permitted. W, bro. Left is what it originally said. Right is what it says now. Website was quietly updated overnight. Ooh. Reproductions of any kind are allowed, but only one copy of any image may be showed in the art show. Computer-generated art will be limited for entry and must be identified as such. Material produced by artificial intelligence, AI. Oh, I just realized I meant to be live on YouTube. What the hell am I doing, man? Just realized. Gosh darn it. Material produced by artificial intelligence, AI, may be placed in the show, but not as... Sorry. May be placed in the show, but only as not for sale, NFS. It must be clearly marked as AI produced, not simply listed as a print. If one of the parameters in its creation, or parameters, holy shit, chat, it might be over. We might have to cut this Twitter React short. If one of the parameters in its creation was something similar to done in the style of a specific artist, that information must be added to the description. If there are questions, the art show coordinator will be the sole judge of acceptability. So that was the old one. This is the new one. Exhibiting your artwork. Entries are limited to original works with themes of animation, comics, science fiction, and fantasy, or fandom. These may be in any medium that can be displayed in our space. Reproductions of any kind are not allowed. Oh, sorry. Reproductions of any kind are allowed, but only one copy of an image may be shown in the art show. Computer-generated art will be limited for entry and must be identified as such. Material created by artificial intelligence, AI, either partially or wholly, is not allowed in the art show. If there are any questions, the art show coordinator will be the sole judge of acceptability. If you show artwork featuring a character that belongs to someone else, you must credit the owner/creator. For example, a drawing of Superman or Wolverine must be labeled on physical artwork, copyright DC Comics or copyright Marvel Comics, respectively, in addition to having your signature. If an unauthorized agent of copyright holder complains about the presence of the artwork at the show, we must, at minimum, change its status to not for sale or NFS. If you do not have written permission to use the property, we will not show artwork that defames any real person or any fictional character. The judgment of the art show coordinator is final. Nice, dude. Nice. And then the tweet that I saved is, it's inevitable. Adapt or die. Nope. Audiences don't want AI slop. Not in the long term. It's just not impressive or engaging. People tire of it quickly. Props to Comic-Con for making the right move here. And it is 100% the right move, bro. It is 100% the right move. I'm happy to hear this. Again, I think it all goes back to my original point that I think I heard somewhere else, but people are not going to want AI art forever or even a long period of time, in my opinion, or things created by AI. I think they are going to start to kind of push back a lot on this, or if it becomes a mainstay, I think people will search out content not made by AI, and they will search out the creation and imperfections of human-made art, which is cool. I'm glad. Yo, shout out San Diego Comic-Con. It's an RTX 5060 Intel i5, 32 gigs, DDR5, 1 terabyte, NVMe to 1 terabyte SATA SSD, and an Asus motherboard. Dude, hell yeah.
Locomotive all aboard.
I low-key don't know the brand.
NCMESS
Yo, what's up, Harley? How's it going?
Express. It's your Captain Harley speaking. Please take your seats and enjoy the crazy ride.
Chris,
Choo
look what I
choo
put in the Discord
locomotive.
group chat. So I have a Huntsman keyboard and a glorious model. Dude, hell yeah, Happy. That's awesome, bro. Yeah, I'll be at Hightail in a few. Sorry, this is taking longer than I originally planned. What the fuck? Chris harnessed the paleness of the sun. Untitled edit, by the way. Yo, what the fuck? Hold on, I do have to adjust this shit. It keeps going crazy, bro. Let me see here. Watch on stream. All right, cool. Let me pull that up here. Do I have anything else good in here? We could probably save these for tomorrow. There's nothing crazy. Going to that Comic-Con for fun? Dude, hell yeah. All right, yeah, let me react to this. So, chat, this is the anime that they used AI to dub. Also, I'm going to mute alerts and turn off music. So, this is the AI dubbed anime from Amazon, right?
Amazon just tried something really stupid with Banana Fish. They quietly added an AI English dub to Prime Video, and yeah, it was bad. Like, zero emotion, weird pauses, completely lifeless. It generally sounded like a text-to-speech voice reading an anime script.
This tiny space. I need space to move. I said I need space. No, please. No, Skipper. With me. Come on, Skipper. Hey, you gotta fight. Don't die on...
As you can imagine, people clocked it immediately. Clips started going around TikTok, Reddit dragged it, and within days, Amazon has straight up removed the dub. No statement, no fix, just gone. And honestly, that's exactly why people are so touchy about AI in anime. Voice acting isn't just reading lines, it's the performance. Take that away and the whole thing falls apart. Do you think AI dubs have any future at all, or should this never happen again?
Well, I already know what, like, AI fanboys are going to say here. They're going to be like, yes, of course, it's going to get better. It's going to get better as it goes. It'll be good. It'll be able to tell emotion. You'll be able to tell it in emotion. Still shouldn't be doing that shit, my boy. I'm going to be honest with you. Still should not be doing that shit. Again, this goes back to, like, my whole issue with AI. If it can be used to help people's jobs, awesome. But if it's literally taking away jobs of voice actors, I think it's ass. And I think it's a major issue for your moral compass on if you should be using it or not. Like, and obviously Amazon's not going to care because they don't have any fucking morals, right? But I think for game studios and smaller studios creating things, there should be no room for AI dubs or AI voice acting in any way. And maybe you could argue like the Arc Raiders route of paying the people and giving them royalties for their work, even though it's AI, used from real voice actors. Maybe that could, like, if you don't have the time, like if you're like, yo, we gotta get this done quick. We're trying to do a quick turnaround time here. Maybe you could argue that's good, or like at least up to par with actually hiring humans. But I think anything past that, you're pushing it. I think your moral compass is wrong on this, in my opinion. Maybe it's a crazy take. What anime femboys are you talking about, Chris? Fuck AI. Yo, let them know. Yeah, dude, this shit is ass. I have an MSI monitor with it too, which I'm using as my secondary on portrait mode. This is the cleanest and best setup I've ever owned, dude. Hell yeah, happy. I'm happy for you, bro. Literally. All right, chat. I got a couple of game trailers. This radical zomboarding. This just looked cool. Oops, sorry, misclick. This just looked cool. It kind of looked like that train game that we were watching the other day on New Game Plus, so I had to tap in on it. Let's see what we got going on here, bro. Dude, I love games like this, bro. Just doing chainsaws on the snowboard. This reminds me of some like B tier, like lesser known PS2 game that you would play. And I'm so here for it, bro. If this is like 20 bucks or less, I will almost definitely cop it. Plus, if there's like roguelike mechanics, we could be looking at like a sort of Mega Bonk style almost. Not to the level probably, but maybe. But yeah, I love the graphics, the like PS2 era graphics on this. It's so cool. Literally, I hovered over the trailer. I was like, oh, this is gas. Yeah, this is absolutely gas. Chat, needless to say, where's it at? We're adding it. It's a roguelike snowboarding game? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're getting on that, John. Yes, Marinara, you should start streaming again. There's a demo for it? Yo! All right, chat. Sorry. Cancel Hightail. This is what we're playing tonight. But yeah, dude, hell yeah. I'm tapping in. I'm tapping in. Yeah, dude, happy. Go for it, bro. Go for it. Okay, chat. In lieu of, what is that game called? Great Pizza, Good Pizza, Great Pizza, or whatever it's called. I saw this Goblin Sushi official reveal trailer, and I was like, okay, I feel like maybe chat might think this is cool. Let me know what you guys think of this. Does this look up your alley for anyone who played that type of game? Just look cool. Goblin Sushi. I love sushi and goblins. Demo out now. Restaurant sim. But roguelike. Oh, I'm in. I love roguelikes. Hey, we got a nice little soundtrack here. Pick your recipes. Oh, so you can customize it? Choose your upgrades? Wait, this is actually fire. Dude. Is that a turd? Damn, dude, fat-eyed dude. Earn money? Feed your landlord? It's gone woke. Chat. Your landlord died? Wait, we can kill the landlord? Hold on, chat. This might be up there for game of the year. This might be up there for game of the year, bro. No, I'm just kidding. I do want to check out this demo, though, because I think this fits a nice little hole in the market for, obviously, roguelike, cool, but like I was saying with like Good Pizza, Great Pizza, I feel like this is compy as hell. Let me also download the demo. But yeah, dude, this is cool. Very positive reviews. Installing it right now, bro. Oh, and it's coming out February 9th. Dude, hell yeah. I'll definitely be tapped in. Pizza sound? Oh, yeah, dude. You're going to make me goon. Chat, should I play Zenla's Zone Zero? Yo, Darren, what's up, by the way, bro? Yes, of course I remember you, dude. How have you been, man? Welcome in. It looks like a game you play in school on a Chromebook. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, are you talking about the snowboarding game? What else do I have here? Oh, yo. All right, guys. We got another buckshot roulette like here. We got another buckshot roulette like, but this is kind of giving me more the Resident Evil 7 DLC card game vibe, at least from the little bit I saw of this game. But let's check it out. These games can be cool. It looks like they're kind of doing something different here. These are obviously very popular. I mean, we've seen these games continue to show up more and more. But I'm here. If somebody thinks they can do a new spin on this, I remember in 2023, obviously when Buckshot Roulette dropped. Oh, it's coming out in a couple of days. When Buckshot Roulette dropped, and I was also playing, the Resident Evil 7 DLC and all that jazz. These games are hot, bro. You could go live with one of these and it would go stupid on TikTok Live. Now, less hype around it now. This is cool. I don't know if it's a game for me, but I wanted to show it off just so you guys could see. I can play Buckshot Roulette in school. It's fun. What? But yeah, just in case this is up anybody's alley. Yo, what's up, Goofy? How's it going, bro? I'm good. How are you? I'm good, other than the fact my Niners got absolutely smacked. But other than that, I'm great, bro. Goofy, how are you, go?
Horror
and
Adventure
then chat.
Reanimal releases Friday, February the 13th, and over the next 60 seconds.
Chat. I got one more trailer I want to show you guys. Reanimal. Okay, now if you guys don't know, I'm sure a lot of you guys already know, but this is coming from the original studio that made Little Nightmares 1 and 2. They were taken off that project by whoever the publisher is. I'm blanking on their names right now. They were taken off that, and it was given to the people who made Until Dawn and The Quarry for Little Nightmares 3, which is why it's, doing okay. But it's probably not lived up to the expectations of following up 1 and 2. But this is that studio's new game that's coming out pretty soon, I think. But here we go. We got another trailer, official overview trailer. Let's see what's going on here.
Co-op Horror Adventure Reanimal releases Friday, February the 13th, and over the next 60 seconds, we're going to tell you everything you need to know before you jump into this twisted tale of terror. Reanimal is an all-new experience from Tarsier Studios, the original developers behind horror classics Little Nightmares 1 and 2. You control a pair of siblings as they cross a vast island filled with hideous monstrosities and head-scratching puzzles, all to rescue their friends. You'll clock Tarsier's unique style immediately, with long-limbed nasties lurking in the dark corners of the island's decrepit buildings, but this time they've dialed the horror all the way up. Handily, you don't have to brave these freshly elevated frights alone. Reanimal is fully playable in local and online co-op. Is your co-op partner too squeamish? You're in luck. You can still subject yourself to all of the unimaginable horrors the island has to offer in single player. And if you want to get a head start, you can get stuck into the demo on PS5, Xbox, and Steam right now.
Dude, hell yeah. For some reason, I thought it was coming out in March, but this is awesome, dude. I will almost definitely be copying this game because I played the demo. It was really good. I don't know if they're going to do anything really like new with gameplay, seemingly. It seems like it's kind of similar to the Little Nightmares 2, but I think them creating a whole new world with everything that they learned from the first 2 games of Little Nightmares. I don't know if they've made anything in between Little Nightmares 2 and now, but learning all that, making a whole new IP, cranking up the horror, I think it's going to be a good one. I'm really excited. I will almost definitely be playing it. Maybe on release. We'll see. I think this could be a banger. Realistically, if this is incredible and enough people play it, it might be one of those games that kind of come out of nowhere that go up for a lot of Game Award nominations. It'd be cool if you can play Little Nightmares in VR. That would be hard. Shit, chillin', lost money on your Niners? I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was really hoping they were going to be able to pull it off, but that Seahawks defense is fucking insane. Trying so hard not to inhale the powdered sugar on this jelly donut. Currently 1.5 donuts. No, it's real. Yo, that's a W though. Donuts, yo. Y'all gonna make me act up and drive to a Sheets. I love my girl's pit, but she walks on me and just stomps on my sack? Hell yeah, dude. All right. Sorry. I wasn't saying hell yeah to that. I was saying hell yeah, dude, to the reaction stuff. Chat, I'm going to go take a leak real quick, and then we'll get into Hightail. My new Hightail server that apparently Z-Boy's been hard at work on.